How do you create a hyperlapse like this? Well, let's find out. What is the difference between a time-lapse and a hyperlapse? It comes down to a few things. A time-lapse is an accelerated time sequence that shows the action sped up, either with a static camera or a camera that has limited movement. A hyperlapse, on the other hand, shows the same progression of time but with a moving camera. There's no real limitations of a hyperlapse, and the range of motion can be very broad. What makes a hyperlapse interesting is of course very subjective, but I believe that a clear and well-framed subject, together with a lot of movement of traffic, clouds or people, can really enhance the sequence. When in field, you can use a tripod or a monopod for steadier framing. I prefer shooting fully handheld for quicker execution. Focus on being very steady and level your camera. Many cameras have a digital level that you can use. Focus on one clear point throughout all the photos, take your time and don't rush. A tip is to set a diagonal grid in your camera for easier framing. Set a custom white balance, you don't want the colors to keep changing over time. Take one step, tuck your elbows in, position your camera to the frame, focus, take one photo, repeat by taking one more step. Continue this process until you have walked the preferred length. The amount of photos taken decides the length of your hyperlapse. 200 photos will give you roughly 8 seconds of hyperlapse if exported in 24 frames per second. I prefer to use After Effects when editing the hyperlapse, but there are several ways to do it. Open up the program and create a new project. Press Ctrl or Command I to import. Locate your files and select the first photo, scroll down and hit Shift plus the last photo. Tick the Camera Raw Sequence button and hit Import. Decide if you want to color grade the clip now or later. The edit will, however, affect all the photos. Then hit OK and drag the clip to the timeline. Search for Warp Stabilizer in the Effects panel and drag it to your clip. I usually go for around 10% on smoothness, but this varies and you can choose an amount that works the best for you. Once happy, go to File, Export and add to Render Queue. Rename the file and change the output location to your liking when pressing Output 2. You can also change the file format if you want. There are many good tutorials on YouTube about file formats. Then hit Render and let the computer do the magic. The hyperlapse is now saved and you can import it to Premiere Pro. Hope you learned something new today, and please let me know what you would like to learn next. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Stay safe, take care, and goodbye.